Today we're going to a couple of locations in New Jersey where they filmed The Sopranos. So here we go. We got all these check marks over here, and we're going to check out each and every one of them. We're going to start with the Bada Bing right here. We're going to look at comparisons to what it looks like now to what it looks like on the show. So we go right here. This is what they use for the Bada Bing right here. You see the sign over there? Pretty cool, actually. I want to back out. Actually, no, we'll go over here. We'll back out right here. Towards the sign. There we go. You see the comparison? Alright, so that's the Bada Bing right there. Then we have, they're all really close to each other, which is, not really surprising. But we have Bert's house right here. Pretty close to the Bada Bing. Where, this is where, in the, I think it was the last, it wasn't the last episode, it was the Blue Comet, where Silvio snuck up on him, and then he ended up strangling him in the house. If you haven't seen The Sopranos, of course, there's going to be a bunch of spoilers in here, so go watch it before you watch this video. But yeah, this is the house that Bert lived in. So yeah. Now we're going to go to Holston. This is the final episode right here. Holston's pretty close to Bert's house. And this is where they shot the final episode of the series, the final scene of the series. It was right here. That's Holston's. I really want to go to this place, to be honest. It would be so cool to sit in the same. I think they have the same booth as well. Maybe it's been sold, I don't know. But yeah, this is what it looked like. And you could, Meta was parking right here. It's pretty cool. Alright. So that's Holston's. Then we're gonna look at some more. So we have Bada Bing, Bert's house, Holston's, and if you go down, this is Phil's house, who apparently lived in New Jersey as well, according to the map right here. But he lived right here. This is when he turned into the house. It was from this window right here, and it would have been like right here, down these steps, or maybe it was inside there. I don't know, but yeah, look at the comparison. Yeah. All right. So that is Phil's house, who apparently lived in New Jersey as well. And then we're gonna go down to Satrial's, which is right over here. This is no, it's not. Yeah. Thought we were in New York for a second, but it's not. This is actually what they use for Satrial's. Right here. It's been torn down, I think. I don't know if it's this wall right here or there was like a building right here that just has been torn down, but it was on this location right here that they filmed Satrial's. And I'll put a picture of it up there right now. This is in 2012. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. Well, now we're gonna go to another location. Like I said before, these are all really close proximity, which really makes sense. We got the retirement community, which is really close to Livia's house, which we'll get to later. This is the retirement community that Tony tried to put his mother in. We can go right here. Sure. You can't really see it, but yeah. There we go. All right. This is the retirement community right here. I'm going to put a side by side, like if I go over here. Here we go. This is where I believe this is where he parked his car, and he went inside and put all his stuff in there to hide it, from the feds. Yeah, this is the place right here. This is the retirement community. They did not. I don't think they filmed inside this place. I think they filmed inside something else. But this is the outdoor of the retirement community. Then we have Olivia's house, which is really close to the retirement community. Actually, it's right here. Number 55 is this one. It is, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I honestly, I thought it was different, to be honest. Maybe it's changed, I don't know, but it looked different on the show, to be honest. But this is the house right here that they use for Livia's house. They're all really similar to each other there in Jersey. Pretty cool. That's her house right there. So then we're gonna go to another location that's fairly close to Olivia's house. We have Johnny Sack's house, which is right up here. This is a much, of course, better neighborhood, or not a better neighborhood, but it's a much more rich neighborhood. As you can see, this is Johnny Sack's house. You got a hoop over here, and yeah, pretty cool. It would be really cool to actually live in one of these houses, like live in Johnny Sack's house. That would be so freaking cool. But yeah, this is when Johnny Sack, of course, moved to New Jersey. We had the entire episode of that. Then this house went to Janice, and you can see the steps over there. Those are the steps that Tony went up to see Janice in the final episodes. In the final episode, right there. Yeah, it's a really nice neighborhood in New Jersey. I'd love to come visit this place sometime soon, but yeah, I just can't afford it. All right, so now we're gonna go from his house, which is right up here, Olivia's house, and then we have Tony's house and Christopher's house, really close to each other. So we've already covered all these. Bada bing, they're already close to each other. And then in East New Jersey, and then we go a little farther west, and you have, or a little farther north, that is, and you get Tony's house, which is right here. This is what everybody wants to see, right? This is Tony. You can't really get too close to it. It's yeah, you can't see it there, but this is the neighborhood right here that where Tony lives. Pretty neat. The house is like right here, behind those trees. I'll just put a picture of the house if you haven't seen it, but of course you've seen it if you're watching this video. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, this is the house right here. It's a nice neighborhood. You got a school over here. Pretty nice. And over here you have, what is this? Like a mall? Looks like it's a huge parking lot, but yeah, that's Tony's house right there. And then I'm gonna go back north real quick. There we go. And then you have Christopher's house, which is really close to Johnny Sack's house. It's really close to the airport, or an Essex County airport, and close to a park over here, I believe. And yeah, this is the Christopher's house right here. There's a church right there, and you can go close to the house that Christopher purchased right here. They've built some more houses. It wasn't like this populated in the show, but yeah. This is the house right here. I believe he bought it in season 6. Yeah, and this is the lawn that Polly destroyed. Is that a Mexican flag? No, Italian flag. Okay. Well, yeah, this is a cool neighborhood as well. It's really close to Tony's house. It's all really close to each other. It's New Jersey. It's pretty small. So, yeah. And then we have one more location to go, which is a little bit farther west, which is right here. This is the gas station where Phil Leotardo got whacked. It's right here. I think it was just, yeah, it was like right here. And then people were looking at the thing right here. Yeah, this is the gas station right here. I'm gonna put a picture of it so you can see. But yeah, pretty typical New Jersey neighborhood right here. Pretty cool. It's cool stuff, man. Cool stuff. I'm a big fan of the show, so this is really cool to see what it looks like today. But it all looks pretty much the same except Sastrualis maybe. But yeah. So yeah, those are the locations that that I found online today. If you guys have any other locations down below, leave a comment down below. And thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys later on.